How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts and fellow Hollow Mine enjoyers? Welcome back to Hollow Mine 1.0 version once again, because today we are checking out how the Mage plays. But if you haven't played Hollow Mine before, this is a really awesome action roguelike dungeon crawler game where we can gather things and craft really nice weapons, potions and other cool stuff. We are destined to bring a ring to the lowest depths of a mine and destroy it, or die trying. So without further ado, Hollow Mine Mage gameplay. Here we go. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now, back to the game. So here is a little mage character here, and we are starting with a fireball scroll which is dealing 30 to 50 damage, 1.2 attack speed, 1 knockback, 2 stamina cost and 30% ignite chance. Ignite is extremely great. Enemies will caught on fire and they just burn by themselves. So let's just talk to Mr. Merchant before we go on. And what I like to do as a starter is to buy at least 1 health point, is to buy 1 health potion blueprint and get a empty bottle and also a medicinal herb, because if we find a second one, we just come back here and craft a potion immediately. So first danger room, every single time the same. So we just take down the enemies, and as you can see, even if I'm not using my spells, the ignition is going on with the enemies and they just, you know, roast by themselves, and it's pretty awesome. So let's just mine a bit, a little bit of copper. We're not using it too much. We usually go for coal and some sulfur with this character because the spell scrolls can be updated, upgraded and crafted by using those things. But of course sulfur is for the bigger version of those spells, so it will be a little time until we can get our hands on those, and they have like a bigger intelligence requirement to use them, but we will get there soon. So let's just get close to the little guy here and complete the level. Okay, so melee damage, no, but of course 100% burning damage is definitely what we need. So this is a standard room and this is a survival room. Let's just, you know, spice things up a little bit. Quickly mine all the stuff. Now let's see how well we can survive. Of course, enemy attacks are telegraphed pretty nicely. Enemies turning red before they attack. So we have like a pretty okay window of opportunity to check out when they are going to hurl those things. Let's just get some freeze chance right next to the burning thing, because, you know, hot and cold and a cool synergy all together. So standard room. Let's just go and take down a couple of enemies. I usually go and try to mine manually, because if we do that most of the time, we are having much better chance of getting some cool amount of stuff out of those veins. And of course, freeze, just going to keep them in one place, kind of stunning them so we can take them down much easier. The only thing we need at the moment is a little bit more stamina, because we can really easily get out of stamina while hurling those fireballs. That was a diamond dagger blueprint, which is cool, but we still don't have diamonds, so missed the opportunity to get the XP, unfortunately, but no problem. We are getting there. As you can see, the purple one is the XP bar, and we are starting from level 0, so the first level we can reach is level 1, so kind of interesting design. Okay, so maximum stamina and recovery speed, definitely. I am pretty okay with the current amount of freezing, But what I like to do is go here and use the magic ball so I can repair my fireball stuff, but I don't have coal at the moment, so that's kind of unfortunate. Don't we have anything to mine here? No, but we can still use this to get... That was a coal. Okay, that's really nice. So let's just go here, repair the fireball scroll, so in this case we won't lose it, because the durability is going down with every single hit, or every single attack to be more precise. And the durability goes down totally, we lose the item. So I usually try to keep them just at like a little bit of durability left, and then we just repair it, because in this case it will be much easier and much cheaper to repair. So level up, let's see the first new level up ability. That's Echo. When an enemy dies, your next hit deals double damage. Pretty awesome. Bloodbath, 10% chance to regain 1 heart piece on enemy death, and double cast spells, fire 2 projectiles at once but minus 10 damage. I haven't really tried this That's Echo in the full version yet, so I'm just going to go with that. And here, of course, there's only one enemy, so not a big difference here. Okay, let's just get with Mage Grasp, because that's the one we need to have like the intelligence potion stuff. Only copper. I'm not using copper so much. Never mind. Let's just loot all of these. Let's see. So they died, and of course, as you can see, my first projectile dealt like 2 times of the normal damage, which is really good. Like really useful for clearing out these survival rooms or spawn rooms. But our HP is not the best at the moment, so I'm just going to opt out from this one, get bulk speed, and here we have our chest room. So potentially we can get some nice stuff. Another strength potion. Not the luckiest run so far, loot wise, but no problem. We just get this, and I just hit the box 1 time. Oh wow, okay, we got a pickaxe. Okay, interesting. We got a couple pickaxes ready. So let's talk to the mysterious mage, because he can give us some really cool stuff. For example, greater fireball scroll, but unfortunately we do not have fireball. But unfortunately we do not have enough money to get that. So we got the ice ball, spawn tower scroll, spawn explosive barrel scroll, ice nova, and rain of fire. These are extremely good ones, but I usually find myself just blasting the classic fireball and the sulfur ball, so we still have to learn a bit about those spells. So diamond dagger blueprints, I'm just going to sell it, and we got lots of copper that we are not using, so let's just bring it down to 10. No dragon mask, because that one is for the strength potion. So yeah, let's see if we can buy something good. So the ice nova is really great, but it is going to be consumed extremely fast. So greater fireball. Let's see what happens if I just sell a couple more of these, get a greater one. So this one is 30 to 50. Attack speed is 1.2, 1 knockback, 2 stamina cost, and ignite chance. 10% ignite chance, stamina free, 1 knockback, and attack speed is better. So let's see what happens. And this is bigger and dealing more damage to the environment in a way. So whoops, I just forgot to put the other thing on the action bar. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so we can lay waste to those enemies much easier, but the durability of this is just extremely low, and we can destroy it really easily, so I don't want to do that. Let's just add some poison to the mixture, and in this case we are freezing, we are dealing fire damage, and also poisoning. So get at least 1 heart back, and before we go and face the final boss of the forest. Let's repair. Okay, then we wait. Let's craft the potion, because we got all the stuff that's needed. Really good. We talk to the merchant. We sell a couple of things, just in case. And can we get like 100? So blueprint is good. Wood is good. Like, yeah, I'm just going to keep those and not buying anything else. Or maybe, like, we need one medicinal herb. This is 20 something, 30. This is 30. We need like 12 more to get one of the bottles. I really wanna do this. So for, no, that was a craft. Repair. Okay, I just repaired this. And we need money to repair the greater fireball. Okay. You know, I just sell more stuff that we don't use. I repaired the greater fireball. And in this case, we have like a pretty nice weapon to start the encounter against the boss of this place. So let's see how fast we can take down the Worm Mother. And of course, this is a different type of boss, because with the previous two characters, we have faced the Mother of Bees. But if I'm correct, there are 2 different bosses every single time for all the levels. Okay, let's just replenish some of the stamina that we just lost. Change to the big fireball so we can lay waste to all the annoying ads. Boy. Now she's in a frenzy. Okay, let's just wait for the stamina. Or maybe it's good if we have some ads, because if I take them down, our damage is much bigger. So it's like twice. Ah, okay, cool. So we are poisoning, freezing, but our stamina is pretty low, so what we are going to need the next time is some really good stamina upgrade. So let's just use one more hit of the big fireball, and then I just switch back to the normal one, because I really want to keep it, and I'd like to be able to repair it later. Get out of the AoE. Okay, we are slowly but surely getting there. Just keeping one of my potions, trusty potions, ready if we screw up. But yeah, I just wait for my stamina to come back, and then we try to get close. So in this case, he's trying to do like a charge attack, and we can kind of easily get out of the way. And that's gotta do it. Yes. Of course, the ads are going down if we take down the big one. Minus attack speed, but extra ignite chance. Thank you very much. And here is the golden chest. Band of agility. Unfortunately, we are not using agility, so yeah. But we got like a fireball scroll, so I can use it later on. Okay, let's go to the mine themselves, and let's see how long we can survive. But before we do that, I just sell this. We got pretty okay amount of this, so I'm going to buy at least. So, you know, let's sell the fireball one. I buy a empty bottle, and then we go to the kettle and craft another blueprint potion-y stuff. And I'm just going to drink one of this because I don't want to lose in this run. And for the fireball repair, greater fireball, we need no, that's the crafting menu. Greater fireball, we need 2 coals and 25 gold, and none of them is present, so I just change it to the normal fireball. And this should be okay. So from now on, we are going to go for some of those intelligence potions, because for 100 gold, we can get like 10 plus intelligence, which is going to increase our damage. First is always pretty easy. So we got double the duration of the spell's effect, so twice amount of burn, but unbreakable, 20% chance to not consume durability on weapon, and we really need this because we are consuming durability like crazy with the bigger spells, so I'm just going to lean on this one and hopefully have like a better chance of preserving my scrolls, because in this case they are not losing durability that fast. Of course, the ignite is staying on the enemies, so I usually go like 25% with normal attacks, and I just wait and wait until the ignite does its job. Yeah, like two hits. Maybe one is enough, by the way. So like, maybe I'm just overkilling with these hits. Who knows? Let's see, one hit. Oh no, like in this case, two is definitely enough. Okay, so when you have all the projectile-based enemies, it's a bit trickier to get away. Life leech, yes please. And here we will get some cool HP, so HP max. Dragon moss is not something we use, but in this case, we just get it because we just sell it. Okay, here there is a locked door, and we have to find the key in one of the chests so we can go to the next stage. Let's just hit this, and unfortunately it did not hit the other enemies. Be careful with those exploding barrels, because they can hit you as well. Good. Some sulfur, okay, so nice chance of upgrading our stuff really soon. Let's just open this, and these are the most dangerous enemies of the game. These small imps, and they explode on contact, so we just take them down, and of course they have an on that effect, which is really problematic. Okay, can we use the environment to take these guys down and dodge all the stuff? Yes, super good. Get this, and here is the chest. Oh boy. And we got the key. So from here on we use the key. Pretty good. And we got the level. So free damage, critical chance, and evade damage. I would say let's reroll. Stamina, critical chance. Yeah, I need more stamina. I do feel like that we need more stamina. Never enough stamina, seemingly, in this game. So here we have to capture the flag, basically, and these towers are going to hit us, or trying to hit us, and we have to go in and capture the flag while not taking damage for a couple of seconds. Okay, another level up. So weak spot. All projectiles pierces through the enemies. Character attack speed and ghost duration after receiving damage. You know, it's not a question what we're going to use. Is the attack speed. So look at the speed, how we hurl those stuff. Great. One of these are gone. Come on. Okay. Let's just get this one before we complete the room. This is a fire resistance potion. Really nice. Okay, for some reason, these guys are not hitting, so we just took it down. Capture the flag. And here we go. Stamina, critical damage. Yeah, let's go with more stamina. And the other room is Mine Swarm. Oh boy, okay. It's going to be tough. Get a timed room. Dexterity potion. Not intelligence, of course. Why wouldn't it be intelligence? Why would it be intelligence potion? You know, the main stat that we are using. Never mind. Okay, that was pretty good, but I just opt out from the room. Spell damage. Spell damage, okay. What about this one? Boy. Let's just stay in the corner. And we hit some of the enemies. Oh boy, okay. Always focus on the imp guys. Good. One wave left. This is pretty similar to the other timed wavy thing, but here there is no option to opt out, and the spawn speed and spawn rate is somewhat more friendly than there. So let's just get out. So now we have a warning if we are on fire, which I think is a really nice thing, because before I was able to kill myself without even recognizing the fire, and now we have a pretty nice warning message, and the fire will trigger a little later. So that was a pretty cool addition in my opinion. Let's see what we can do. So can I craft? Yes. Greater Fireball Scroll. And for that we got the Sulfur Fireball Scroll. Really good. And I just going to repair all the fireballs I had. And this is the Sulfur one. This is a normal one. Can we craft another one, by the way? No, we need one more quartz. Okay, good. But here's the box. Can we get a quartz? No, this is coal. Maybe for another. This is sulfur. And last try. That's a copper. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, just to be totally sure, I drink the other potion. And when we are back in town, I will just craft a new one. Or maybe two. Because now, in the mines, potions are costing 300 gold instead of 100, so get the XP. We got a level up, really nice. Increase character stamina by 100%, of course. That's the best choice. Wouldn't say Spacer's choice, but yeah. Pretty good. So now we are hurling bunch of fireballs without even getting out, and that's super good. Also, we are dealing extra damage if an enemy dies, so the next one will be a bigger hit. So let's take down this guy just to see this, and then look at how much damage we deal to this guy. And the ignite is being on for like a couple of seconds, like 2 or something. Wait, let's just take them down as soon as possible. Good, and as far as possible. Great. Freezing chance, ignite chance. I'm just going to add freeze to the table, just in case if we need some staggering. Okay, so full HP before we go to the boss, but we have pretty okay amount of gold, and I'd like to sell a couple of things because we are not using like Dexterity 1, we are not using the wooden dagger, we are not using copper, but just keeping, you know, 5 just in case. No dragon moss, maybe some wood. Okay, I'd like to repair the pickaxe just in case. And then I'd like to repair 100%. let's just repair this one. And what do we need is like an empty bottle and 2 herbs. So this is an empty bottle. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have enough herbs. We cannot buy herbs here. So what I'm going to do is get an intelligence potion. Just to be sure. Use the fire resistant stuff. And we need another like 40 to get stuff. So like fireball, sulfur, ice ball, blueprints. So I'm just keeping this one here. You know, let's sell the copper because we're not using it. And let's sell the iron because we are not using it. Oh, 99. Damn it. Okay, a roguelite. Great. Then I just buy another intelligence potion, chug it, and yeah, I think everything should be okay. So full HP. Last boss. Okay, stamina is at maximum, and we got the Horn Devil, so that's a different boss than the other guy we faced. Poison, ice, and fire. At the same time, he's a chargy boy, so we have to be careful. Also summoning some extra stuff. So I'd like to do opting and changing between my different types of fireballs because I really don't want to burn the durability on the big one. Oh, he's having reach, so like bigger attack reach. Good, we evaded stuff. Then to stamina, some fire bonus, slowing it. Wait until my stamina to come back. And yeah, you know, let's just wait until we have full. And then we will just deal nice amount of damage to him. With the fireball minigun type of thing. Okay, we're getting back some amount of stamina if we change between the scrolls. Interesting technique. So like, as you can see, we get it back. Okay, no worries, just waiting for the stamina. He's doing the hit attacks or the jump attacks. And he goes down. Infernal Surge, plus 100% burning damage, of course. Iron Axe, Copper Axe, and Fireball Scroll. You know, we can use them.